PMGC. That's my only dream, okay? I need to see it happen in my lifetime. But I can tell you, for those who have watched PEL, I don't know how much PEL you have watched in particular, Hot Jukes, but
a lot.
The aim of this guy, especially with the Mini 14, you give this guy any kind of long-range weaponry, he will just pop the hell off. In CQC, though, bit of a different ball game. So I do wonder how is he going to work out in this lobby. So get right into TDM match number 1.
Here we go. We can see Souk jumping on the box a little bit, trying to get some pop shots off. Meanwhile, Bearboy, oh, in the CQC, making it happen. But Ziol able to get a nice return knock. This is going to be nonstop action here. The peaks have to be picture perfect. Otherwise, you are out of there.
And I'm seeing no P90s. I'm seeing AKMs. I'm seeing Scars. I'm seeing no P90s. I'm seeing an Orm in the hands of Ziol. Okay. We'll see what he's going to be able to do with that weapon in the middle of the map of Warehouse. Instantly going to be swapping back to his main AR, hoping to heal up. Same for Silas behind that concrete block. Hoping to get it back up to 100% HP, but Souk is instantly going to shut that one down. And so far, it's 4-4. It's even Steven between these two teams, which I was expecting going into this one. These guys are just all so damn good at the game. It is going to be down to maybe just a single elimination to make the difference between who wins and who will take the L.
This is so much different than like a normal TDM where you see players just kind of running, just looking to hit those shots faster. Now, these guys are holding angles. They are taking their time, trying to work together to make things happen. Let's see, Order. Oh, nice shots there on Revel. Meanwhile, he's going to push up onto Ziol with that AK. He looks good. Ziol with 1 HP. Oh, is it the AWM?
Yep.
No way. Flick shot. Ah, great work from his teammate.
Yeah, able to buy some time in the middle, waiting for his teammate to get back and support his location, though Jimmy's going to get pushed up, not going to be able to take down Revo. 1 bullet away from getting that elimination himself, not the way he was expecting it to go down. But JDG here, Powerboy, the man himself, just holding the angle, waiting for a quick heal up as he's trying to go for some pre-fires around the corner, but nothing really connects as he gets fully overwhelmed. It's 12 eliminations now for the International Champions squad, but up to 11, and the PL World Champions are not falling behind. It's neck and neck, and that's going to remain that way, I believe, until the very end of the game. The angles, the peaks, is just so clean, which you are expecting from these guys at this level of play.
Absolutely right. And you can see the International Champions pushing up here, starting to apply that pressure, getting a little bit of a lead now. Meanwhile, that's 13-15. That's a 2-point lead only. Let's see what they decide to do. Souk looking for some off angles here. Paraboy. Paraboy's been really favoring this left-hand side. Unfortunately getting taken out there by Say Cloud. Silas have an opportunity to do a good 2v1 situation. Ooh. Rebel with the 1v2. Starting to soak up some points.
Oh, he's tearing down the X-Nova lineup. Really good execution, and now they just have such a good line of sight. They're pretty much just camping out the respawn point, but Jimmy has to try and get rid of them, but he just can't do it. They're just holding the line every single time, and now there's such a huge elimination lead creating 22-15, and they're going to try and increase it even further. Say Cloud does get overwhelmed eventually. Silas holding the line in the distance. The pre-fire will just not connect. Can they pull the comeback out of nowhere? It's now going to be a 4-point difference. It was way higher just a few seconds ago. The redemption arc might begin right here, right now, as Paraboy looking for the angle, finding it possibly onto Say Cloud. It's a 1v2 and he just can't win it.
Rebo switching to FPP, putting in the work, showing that, you know what, when it comes to CQC, I am here to play. And man, the angles, the work that the International Champions are doing is so good. One thing I do notice here, Max, is we don't see any nades, right? So these players are not spawning with any nades, any util at all. I think that definitely changes things up a bit.
Yeah, it is definitely a different room setup here. Usually you always spawn with a flashbang and a grenade, but that's not going to be the case here, and a weapon loadout is completely different. And I like that the P90 not being used here, Hodrix, because the fights last a little bit longer, and it requires just a bit more skill to really hit those shots, especially if you're playing with the AKM. As Jimmy, the corner is just going to be spotted out by Silas. Really good line of sight. He's trying to put his focus down onto Paraboy himself. He's got good counter fire, but that's going to be a 1-for-1 trade-off eventually. 34-25. A huge lead has been created. It's a 10 elimination difference here, Hot Jukes. 5 more elimination, and the International Champions will be securing the first win here in the TDM show match.
Man, we're going to have to see the PEL champs slow things down a little bit, try to turn the tables here. The thing is that you can definitely tell the International Champs got the angles working so well together. They got to get the shot on Ziol, but Ziol with that turn, that is going to be it, folks. Only 2 eliminations, now down to the last one. Let's see what's going to happen here. As Say Cloud doing some nice pot shots, but that's going to be it. It's Silas to land the final blow.
What a insane first match here. And by the way, I don't know if you spotted it, Hot Shooks. Revo had 19 eliminations. He had half, almost half the points of his entire team, Revo. He was not looking too happy going down the stairs, but I'm telling you, he was feeling himself going into that TDM game. And oh, no way! Revo's smiling this year in big old 2026. No way.
You just for me, Max, is I remember a pro player that used deodorant.
What? Okay.
Yep. That's crazy. But you know what? Let's get back into the game. Let's go. As we're going to see these squads run it back. International champions up 1-0. Let's see if the PEL world champs can have even things out here. As Jimmy getting put in a little bit of a blender there.
Who's going to get the win?
And Ziol. Yeah, who's going to get it?
He's going to get it. Team Baby Powder or Team Deodorant? Well, I'll see how that's going to be going down. Looking at the elimination front, still 4-4. It starts pretty even Steven between these teams, right? We saw it last game. It's just when you get to that midpoint. And as you said, when they get into the zone, they build up that momentum. They just start getting elimination after elimination. I feel like every player that's ever played TDM gets that moment where he's just feeling himself and he's just getting that true momentum, getting a bunch of eliminations back-to-back. Revo, that's what we had literally last game, getting 19 eliminations. Absolutely wild stuff from this guy. Good to see Brazil still standing strong here in PMMI. As Revo gets another one, he's up to 3, looking to put the focus onto Jimmy. But the thing about Revo, even when he's low HP, he's like, YOLO, I don't care, and still sends it. And sometimes it works because the guy has just got some insane movement tech.
And aim. I mean, he straight up hit a headshot, right?
Yeah.
With the AK, but just, we saw Jimmy be able to just get the extra shot onto him. Now we'll see how he handles order. This is hard. He has the left-hand side priority. That's going to be a tough one. Oh, but the tight peaks from Revo. Not messing around. He's got those angles down. Lock, pack, order. Trying to jump on the box, but got to watch your back.
I got to say, the team play we are seeing from the international champions is just next level, right? If you have one player that's getting a little bit surrounded, there's another player that is just waiting an extra second or two. He has an angle to back you up. Look at that. For example, here, he thinks Solo was going to go down, but no, he's got some great assistance from his teammates on the outskirts of the main building of Warehouse in the middle of the map. Well, I feel like when you're looking at the other side for the PL World Champions, Hot Troops, they're kind of just sending it solo. There's no true game plan here, and because of that, it's just most of the time headed the way of the international champions. But this game is definitely a little bit more closer. It's actually even Steven, 18 eliminations between the two teams.
Yeah, very, very closely here, and you can definitely tell that exact strategy out. The PEL World Champs are kind of holding angles, kind of focused a little bit more on that self gameplay, while the international champs, very synergistic when it comes to how they work together. You see, look at this. See how they're pushing twice at the same time.
Clean.
Making it happen. Revel goes down, though, but it's still so dang close. Cloud running around trying to get a different angle. Sook. Man, just trying to make some plays here. Trying to find out the eliminations.
Yeah. I would say, though, looking at the PL World Champions lineup, they are definitely improving. You can tell the way they were playing at the start of the first game and now, they're trying to push a little bit more together. A bit more synergistically inclined, but it's still neck and neck, man. It's still extremely close between these guys as Revo now sending it forward. Good peek again. 2 players sending out one, just overwhelming the competition. And there's no S12Ks to clutch up here. No. It's just pure AR madness. As Jimmy going for the wide angle peek, his teammate gets taken on down. And here, look, one player sending it to the left side, one to the right. That's an instant 1v2 lineup that you can just easily secure as the international champions team.
And wow, look how well Revo and squad were holding that angle. Now you got Ziol all by himself, but he's still gonna wait. He's gonna wait patiently unless he get that. And they are putting this team in the blender. Never mind. Look at this. The PEL World Champs up 30-24. Silas trying to hit a drop shot, trying to make a comeback, but it's.
Oh my goodness, Ziol has just been doing so much heavy lifting here in the last minutes or so, and he's looking for another one. Now he's got to go for a bit more backup from the side of Cloud. Got to go for the reload, though, on the AKM. Instantly going to try and retreat. These spots just order, just lost in the middle of the map. Nice elimination to secure. But now every player's putting up the numbers. 8, 9, 11, and 6. Everyone on the international champions lineup is putting up massive, massive numbers.
I'm not sure if the scores are flipped.
It is, though.
You can see Team Blue. Look at this Paraboy putting some shots on. And meanwhile, yes, it is going to be flipped. So we're going to see actually Revel with 36. So they are up.
Okay.
So the international squads are up 37-32. Let's see what we can from Order and Squad. It's still a close one, but they're going to need to hit some shots.
There we go. 3 more eliminations. That's all you need. Revo holding the angle behind the container. Don't know if he was able to loot that vest or helmet. This can definitely make a bit of a difference, especially in a lobby of this level. 2 more eliminations needed. Silas, they're going for the left side peek. He's got some backup from Sid Cloud. That's going to be an amazing engagement.
Wow.
And Sid Cloud gets the final elimination. That's a back-to-back dub, headed the way of the international champions.